In one of our first shows of the season, we showed you a story of the UMass football team holding a bone marrow drive during Labor Day weekend. And wouldn't you know it, one of the players on the team was found to be a match. In an act of complete selflessness, he's made the biggest assist of his life. Here's Cody Crushell with the story of Ryan Carter as UMass Catering presents Serving the Community. In the shotgun is Corp, has a couple protectors, he's being blitzed, throws it over the middle, it's intercepted, he was hit as he threw it, Ryan Carter picks it off.
Ryan Carter knows next to nothing about the 5-year-old boy whose life he's trying to help save.
I made the decision immediately. I said I was going to do it because if it was me, me or somebody in my family, I would want them, if they found a possible match, I'd want them to, do it, so it was no question at all.
Bone marrow transplantations are needed by up to 10,000 people every year. These are people who suffer from newly diagnosed cancers such as leukemia or lymphoma and another type of cancer called multiple myeloma. And without the bone marrow transplantation, their disease may be life-ending.
The diverse racial makeup of football teams makes them a valuable addition to the bone marrow registry. The bulk of UMass's football players are enlisted thanks to the team's annual registration drive. But while most people in the database are never called to donate, Carter found out in September that he could potentially be a match, which blood tests later confirmed.
I thought, it was just what, team trying to do something good for the community, get the students up at, up on campus involved. And, they swabbed us too as well. We did it before everyone else got there. And I just kind of thought, getting in the system, it would be cool to get called, but I never really thought I would.
I just got some more blood taken the third time in the past 2 weeks. I'm not sure if I have much left to tie me. My
father actually just got back from Iraq about a week before class started, so I couldn't, tell him until, a few weeks ago. And he was ecstatic. We talked on the phone, texted and whatnot. And he was asking all these questions like, wait, like real surgery, like actual surgery? And I was like, yeah, Dad.
Carter underwent the procedure, which involved drilling into the base of his spine on February 15th at Mass General in Boston.
Surgery they said it was going to take about almost 2 hours, they said, but apparently I guess it only took about half an hour. All the doctors and nurses and everything involved were real nice. There was about 6 in the room when they knocked me out, gave me some gas over my mouth, and it shot my arm. Next thing you know, I was knocked out and waking up in another room. They said the surgery went very well. They got what they needed.
How much morphine have you been given today?
3 shots, and she's going to be back to give me 2 more momentarily. It's halftime of the Celtics, so I'm going to take a nice little walk around the room. No offense to the elderly, but I feel like an old person when I walk.
Ryan left the hospital the day after surgery and is back on campus.
We're going home today. They're going to come take off the band you guys can see.
People would look at me as a hero and say that, I'm a hero for this. I don't really feel like a hero. I just feel like I'm doing something that any human should do if they're put in this position.
It's covered up my battle wounds.
I really hope it works for him, and in 10 years, I just hope the kid grows up to, be strong, go to college, play a sport. I don't know if he's into sports and whatnot, but I just really, my feelings about it in 10 years are just going to be all about what that kid's doing, and hopefully he takes this opportunity that I've given to give him the opportunity to excel.
For UMass Sports Insider, I'm Cody Crushell.
What an incredible act by Ryan Carter to go through that surgery. He does expect to be back on the field for the Minutemen next season. He still doesn't know who the recipient of his marrow is and hopes to meet that person someday.